Name a more iconic duo than the Green Bay Packers and second-round receivers. In the past few seasons, they've drafted Greg Jennings, Jordy Nelson, Randall, Cobb and Davante Adams all in the first 64 picks. Adams and Cobb are the latest addition of talented pairings, while the last 4 or so spots remain an open competition. Third-year man and undrafted free agent Geronimo Allison figures to have the upper hand to be the third starter. This creates a small amount of space for a laundry list of contenders in contention for the final roster. Perhaps the most notable receiver at training camp has been Jake Kumerow, an undrafted free agent originally signed by the Cincinnati Bengals in 2015. In fact, his performance has gained considerable praise from No. 12 himself. More from NFL Spin Zone. I think Jake Kumerow has had a fantastic camp. He's made a ton of plays. He did it all spring and summer and now he's getting reps with me and making a ton of plays, Rogers said of Kumerow, via Jacene Wild. Kumerow is a local product from UW-Whitewater, which would almost guarantee him to be a fan favorite, provided he makes the final roster. At 6'4" and 210 pounds, he'd provide a huge target radius on the perimeter opposite of Adams. The addition of 3 rookies on the roster bubble is even more intriguing, especially receiver J'Mon Moore, who many predict to be the third starter by mid-season. Of course, it may be too early to tell, but Moore certainly has the talent to make it happen. In fact, Ryan Wood of the Green Bay Press-Gazette stated last week that Moore has already been connecting with Rodgers in camp. Moore also had a strong showing at the Packers' annual family night on Saturday night and showed off by hauling in a one-handed catch in the back left corner of the end zone. The other 2 rookies, Marquez Valdes-Scantling and Equanimeous St. Brown, had a shaky practice at family night and will need a strong showing in the preseason if they figure to make the final cuts. Valdes-Scantling has flashed at times during camp, while St. Brown has yet to truly stand out. Finally, the last year's 5th-round pick D'Angelo Yancey remains a long shot to make the final roster, while Trevor Davis will need to make his impression felt by impressing in punt and kick returns. Adonis Jennings and Kyle Lewis remain the longest shots to make the roster. In all, Green Bay will have some difficult decisions to make due to Kumerow's surprising off-season, followed by the tasks of choosing which rookies to keep. Next, ranking the 5 best off-season moves at RB. It's anyone's ballgame at this point. It'll be up to each player to make their mark. The receiver group will be one of the most talked about battles by the end of preseason.